Probably the hardest thing and my favorite thing, I think they're actually the same exact thing. Um, my job in particular is pretty heavy tech focused. And so the hardest part is it's always changing. We have like a platform that very much evolves constantly, and that means constant learning. You really have to be very agile and understand that like something that you just learned last week might completely change, and you have to relearn it again this week. So that's like the hard part. You really do have to be you have to be really agile. You have to be able to learn things quickly and communicate it and talk to a client about a new product that you just learned about a week ago. But that's also my favorite part because A, I like that it's challenging, and B, I think it's really fascinating. I think communication is always kind of like a speed bump because you're working with different personality types, and so you have to be really flexible in how you communicate. Even like your body language can change from person to person because you have to adapt to the type of person they are, and that can always be an interesting challenge. And it's also a skill that takes a lot of time to develop. So early in your career, you look at someone that's been in the industry for 10 years and you're like, oh my gosh, you're so good at talking to everybody. Like, how do I get there? So definitely understanding those communication barriers and overcoming those in a good way. When you're relatively new to the workforce, I think you're really dedicating like a ton of your time to your job usually. Like you want to prove that you have like the work ethic. You're really trying to make a name for yourself. So I think people put in a ton of hours. Burnout is probably like the biggest thing you start to see, especially when someone starts a new job. So I think it's maintaining balance with how much effort you're putting in and also how much time you're able to give to yourself. Because overall, like if you burn out, you're not really helping anybody. 'Cause one like of my biggest realizations is that you have to ask for what you want. You can't expect someone to like know what you want and give it to you. Even when it comes to like promotions or like new job opportunities, you have to be able to like ask, advocate for yourself and be like, hey, like I saw this position, I really want to do this. What can I do to get there? And I think a lot of people, at least like when I came into it, I just thought like, hey, if I work hard, someone's going to notice and promote me to the next level. But that's not really the case because I think I don't know. You just have to realize you have to put your hat name in the hat really to get noticed and to get the things you want and to progress through your career.